Have you ever wondered what would happen if, just for a few seconds, all the oxygen in our atmosphere vanished? Not forever, just a quick 5-second disappearance. What would you see? What would you feel? Take a deep breath. Feels good, right? That's 21% of our air. It's not the most abundant gas, but it's definitely the most important. Without it, plants, animals, water, and we humans wouldn't be where we are today. So, let's start the clock. 5 seconds without oxygen. The first thing you'd notice isn't that you can't breathe. It's the sky. Without oxygen particles to scatter the sunlight, the daytime sky would instantly turn black. It would look like outer space. At the same time, everything on the ground would get incredibly hot. Oxygen acts like a protective blanket, shielding us from the sun's harsh UV rays. Without it, you'd get a severe sunburn almost instantly, but that's just the beginning. The Earth's crust is made up of about 45% oxygen. So, without it, the ground beneath your feet would literally crumble. The entire planet's surface would fracture and collapse, sending everything and everyone into a free fall. Sounds terrifying, right? But wait, there's more. What about all the concrete structures around us? Every building, every bridge, every dam. Oxygen is a crucial binding agent in concrete. Without it, all those structures would instantly turn to dust. The Hoover Dam, the Burj Khalifa, your own house gone in a flash. All that would be left is a pile of fine particles. And your car, if it's a combustion engine, it would stop immediately. No oxygen, no fire, no power. Any planes in the sky would fall, and electric vehicles would keep going, but they'd be driving on a collapsing road. Now for the really dramatic part. Water is 1/3 oxygen. H2O. Without the O, you're left with just hydrogen gas, a lot of it. The oceans, lakes, and rivers would all vaporize into a massive cloud of hydrogen. And what happens to us? Our bodies are about 60% water. So, without oxygen, we would essentially explode into a cloud of hydrogen gas. It's a pretty gruesome thought. Even our sense of hearing would be affected. The air pressure on Earth would drop by 21%, a sudden and extreme change. This would be equivalent to instantly being transported from sea level to an altitude of 2,000 meters. Our inner ears wouldn't have time to adapt, and they would rupture. So, in this 5-second apocalypse, you wouldn't even be able to hear anything. Then, just as suddenly as it left, the oxygen returns. What happens next? The massive amount of hydrogen that used to be our oceans would now be in the atmosphere. When oxygen rushes back in, it would mix with this hydrogen and create a colossal, planet-wide explosion. The force would be unimaginable, followed by a global rainstorm as the water reformed and fell back to a shattered Earth. It's a scary scenario, but thankfully, it's just a thought experiment. It highlights just how delicate and interconnected our world is, and how vital that invisible 21% of our air truly is. Every breath we take is a gift from our planet. Let's remember to appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this journey into the what-ifs, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. See you next time.